Hello. How are we all doing today? Hope everyone is having a relatively nice, quiet Friday. Because today is Friday. How exciting is that? Ugh. Well, at least it's soon to be the weekend. So there's nothing but positivity and all that jazz. What am I doing? I'm missing something. I swear to God. Blah. That's not it. Pretty sure there was a missing one quick thing in the background. Trying to determine if it's nothing but nonsense. No, it's fine. Alright. So yeah, today we are going to be continuing our adventures with Dragon Age Origins on the PC, of course. I previously changed the stream title. Let's see, visiting the Dragon Village, because chat said so. I don't know. I don't have context. Oh, sort of. Chat decided to default between dwarves, elves, and humans. And then one of my mods put in Dragon Village. So I don't know what that even means. This Dragon Village thingamajiggy. Oh god. So guess what? Let's find out. Also, hi Bray. Welcome on in. Love the tier 2. How are you? Hope you're having a good day. Good afternoon to you. Da 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 da. Alright. Let's go boot up some Dragon Age Origins. A bit of fun with that. Where is it? Oh, I'm glad to hear it. So my day has been relatively alright, actually. Haven't done much. Had some food, brought some stuff for myself, came home. I had Uber deliver me a monster for some reason. That was a thing. I'm probably not gonna do it again. They brought to bed a 500 milliliter can. And I'm like, yuck. It tastes pretty bad in my mouth. Oh no, it's the minister. He's awake. I guess I did all this end stream. Not kidding. Ah. How you doing? Pokemon minister. The memes never end. Is that good enough? I feel like I can read myself out of the way. Like so? That's fine. How you doing? Welcome on in, Minister. Let me turn up the music for the stream intro. Oh no, Bray has followed my stream. Oh no. Love Drag has summoned but thy Minister, I suppose. Wouldn't say no. Let me just make sure the audio is alright, because the game's very funky with that. No game. So yeah, if I'm reading small tiny words on the screen, it's because I can't make the text any bigger. Unfortunately. And all the dialogue's on the left, and all the other stuff's on the right side, so it's a lose-lose. Anyway, let's continue the story. So we have a choice of visiting 3 different villages that we need to do in order to deal with the Archdemon and all the other side stuff that we have to do, not including the DLC, which I will be doing at some point. And then once we beat in this game, I'm going to move on to Dragon Age 2. Hopefully we can read it. So, there's that. Also, make sure you have your hot cocoa and drinks ready for hydration. So this game is something dated. We just finished getting our new companion. I have forgotten his name. His name is Stan? Stan? One more in the back. Who this? The Griffin, who has followed the stream as well. Hi, welcome on in. You happen to be a bird. Are you a bird or a plane? Do you fly and go squeak? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. Welcome on into the stream. Playing a little Dragon Age Origins for, what's it, third day technically. I'm a bird, I do fly more chirp than squeak, I suppose. Technically, if you squeeze a bird on that side, like a hamburger, does it make a sound? The answer is yes. Yes, it does. And this, it squeaks, unlike chirps. I was going somewhere with this, but never mind. Oh, gently the burger? Well, that depends. Can we eat the burger, or do we have to pat it like a bird? It's a really hard dilemma to ever do with, you know? Really, just I guess it's lucrative depending if you like burgers. I myself, I love burgers. I love me having a hot bird from grilled. Good stuff. Eat bird. Damn. Butterfluff? Okay, Suppose our butterfluff. So what are we doing? We can't make traps at this current time because we're not very bright, but we can come back to the village, I assume. So based on where we're at, we can probably just leave, really. Oh no, that's a weird woman. Yeah, emote. Hi. Not Steamer. Good being. Panic bird emote. How the hell do I get out of this village again? I have forgotten. So yeah, chat. Okay, so yesterday you guys wanted to make me go to a dragon village. Now we don't have a dragon village available. We only have dwarves, humans, and elves. Where are we going? Because that's very important to know apparently. If it's one thing that bother me otherwise. Okay, that's better. Better? We'll make that bigger just by a bit. It won't bother me as much. Ah, we're good. No dragon version in a dragon game? Yeah, I know, right? It's just like outrageous. Oh, by the way, we can steal from kids. So, innocent child, I'm going to attempt to steal.
Yes, of course.
Oh, because I guess I don't have anything. Okay. Yeah, but I learned for easy money that apparently, how do I pronounce the name? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, anyway. He has a high skill ability to steal basically anything from a Templar's nose or anyone's nose for that matter. And we've just been hoarding the money around so far. So we have 5 gold, 48 silver, and 18 copper, which is not enough. So unfortunately in this game you can't abuse a system where you can just go infinite money laundering mechanics. So let's say I'm gonna try to steal from this person, right? So we've stolen an item. I wish the game would tell me what I actually stole for starters, but we've stolen an item. Hooray! Right. So then we wait for the cooldown, but there's nothing to actually steal from them. It's kind of unfortunate. So we're now things are cooldown. We're gonna try again. As you notice, there's nothing. There's no infinite loop of stealing, so we can't just sit there and funnel money into our powder. Kind of stupid, really. I want to be able to be rich, but I suppose I'm going to leave the village. It's good. Yeah, let me fix up the audio. There's like no sound for you guys. It's the audio. Music gets up full blast, but still relatively soft. Oh, that's that. Okay. Oh, sorry. Audio on this game is very, very finicky. Unlike Dragon Age 2, this game is so old, back in around the time of Mass Effect 1 that came out, and Knights of the Old Republic. It's very old, dated RPG style format. Some areas are going to be really, really loud, and then some areas are going to be really, really soft. Which I would really like a remastered version of this game. Purely because of how that it is. So it got the same treatment as Mass Effect Legendary Edition. It's a very good game. You should check it out. Now, let's go leave the village and work our way to our next township. Yeah? This way? Hello. Look, the guard's still alive. I'm gonna steal from you. I have stolen an item. I have no idea what I've stolen. Game, please tell me what I've stolen. Please? Oh, I guess it's fine. Yeah, and also on top of that, I've heard that Knights of the Old Republic has been cancelled. Oh, we can't actually leave? How do I leave the village? Oh, there's a world map. Oh. Well then. We can go back to the wilds. We cannot travel at this time. Okay. What's this? It's glowing, but it's blank. To world map. Okay. So, how does one leave the area? Been so long since I played this game, and like, I don't remember most of the mechanics. Like, I do know though, having high cunning, which is like charisma, so the ability to talk your way out of all the troubles, will get you very far. So you can, it's still rolling with the old mechanics in the original Bioware games. So specifically, I guess my reference would be Knights of the Old Republic. Have the same formula when it comes to typical RPGs. So unlike Mass Effect Legendary, as an example, where you have Renegade and Paragon, in this game, the charisma mechanic, the ability to outwit or convince whoever you're speaking to agree with your stupid decisions of life in this game, it all resembles good and evil. This way you have Persuasion and Intimidate. But I guess my first form of business is how the heck do I leave this village? Which is kind of a shame. How do I leave the village?
Yes? What can I do for you now? May the Maker guard you, Grey Warden.
You're welcome. Can't steal from her. Yeah, well, this particular area has been abandoned by Loghain. So if you've ever seen Game of Thrones, don't get attached to your characters that you like. They might just die. Type of thing. So we met someone named Duncan who was a Grey Warden, right? And as a result, we were recruited by Duncan to fight off the Blight. Basically, Demon Spawn, the main threat of the game. And as a
Tell me
result,
something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life? I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had company.
What?
The
Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
I require details. Anyway, it was a big war. The king got infatuated by the Grey Wardens and the heroic deeds that they presented. As a result, the king got betrayed by Loghain and his men, mostly Loghain. Loghain wanted to get power in the realm, or in this universe. So Game of Thrones, and we're here to do whatever happens. Spoilers. That being said, I kind of am giving you the short end of the stick of the story. Let's go at. We've recruited Alistair, who was originally
On my way.
a Grey Warden. That was really loud. Holy shit. How? Again. Like, talking is like bang my ears. Jesus. Hang on. No, pound him in combat.
This should be good.
So story time will continue in a second. There's like randomly combat, okay.
I shall do. Okay, done with you now. Hey, watch it.
But anyway, so we were attacked by a bunch of Blight, Darkspawn, a bunch of people died. Duncan unfortunately died, who was kind of cool. And now we're off to save the world, basically. What's that? While also randomly getting attacked out of nowhere. How do you, what? No, what? Game of Thrones is good. Nothing wrong with the show. Except season 8. Ooh, look, spiders. Ooh, I am revved.
Let's end this. No mercy.
Wow.
It's your time to die.
We good? Just randomly getting attacked by spiders and leprechauns, and if any one of my party members dies, the usual trend is blame Minister for everything. That's how it works. But we don't blame Minister, only I blame Minister. Okay, so anyway. How do I get out of here? But no, Game of Thrones was a very good series. Prequel to Game of Thrones, House of Dragons was. I've only seen like 2 episodes so far. No spoilers. I have so far liked seeing Matt Smith in something that I want to say is not really his forte, in my humble opinion. More bubbly, friendly, less chaotic.
No, it is gone.
Oh no, it's gone.
You will learn to fear me. Alright, battle it is then.
Never actually watched this for myself, just Mounted Dragons. On the skin tots.
Let's make this quick.
Well, I think in my opinion,
It's your time to die.
if you've never seen it, and you
Bite. Ankles.
have like watched it just from
I'm not giving up.
Just run the photos. Alistair, stop dying. Oh, is he actually gonna die? Wait. Oh, no, there's more people down there.
Here comes trouble.
Stars.
Stars.
Was it just me, or did I do really badly back there?
You're fine.
I shall.
Oh, look, it's getting some quality boots. Nice. And a bow and arrow. Nice. Oh, the droids are being able to lockpick stuff. Nice. Still, how the heck do I get out of here? Where am I on the map? Oh, I need to go around. Okay. But yeah, like, so it gets bad per se around season 7, sort of near the end.
Shall be done.
Oh, like
Let's have at it!
whatever the events was gonna happen. Oh, I'll die. Please don't die. Bad puppy.
As you say.
It's your time to die. Force our hand.
How am I this one under-leveled?
Good. Another down.
Let us end this. Delightful.
Alistair, no dying, please.
Shall be done. Hey, watch it! I shall do. And that too.
Oh, that works.
Very well.
I guess it's 3 levels. I guess these are the little games men as well. Again, in my opinion, Game of Thrones is a very watchable series. And if you read the books, I want to say the books give more context than the show, for like obvious reasons. Also, I'm gonna do a cheeky save as well, just in case. And I don't need to use a potion. I'm good. Hello.
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Seriously? Can we not attack and say he did?
A bit more dying, please. As you say.
Let's make this quick.
Ah, the droids are being a mage. How is that even fair? Like get ambushed by a bunch of random dudes around the corner, thinking, "Oh, can I help them?" And thinking they're gonna go, "Wow," but it could be like, "No, you're gonna die and just be sad." Like, okay, like you don't attack mages. You get turned into frogs. This is the way of the world. So if you want to attack a mage, you get expected to turn into a frog, assuming that you're lucky that even happens. But just die.
Get back, Sandal! Don't let him touch you!
Hello. Yeah, so these are Darkspawn, basically.
Make a preserver.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged. The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way. Grey Wardens? My, that does rather explain a lot. No offense, but I suspect there's more excitement on your path than my boy and I can handle. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune, though.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
I wanted to... What?
We'll be
Oh, sorry.
off.
Why would you, like... just be off randomly. We saved your life. How dare.
But that
Oh, we'll fix it up.
Tear them apart!
And that is begun.
Why am I getting focused?
Very well.
Cheeky cutting. Still free though. They didn't last very long. Oh, that was my mistake, apparently. I cannot open this chest immediately. Where are we at? I also may have missed that chest. Holds physical resistance. Yeah, the mage in this game, I think mages are pretty strong. Like, in regards to, like, typical RPG fashion story games that are like, well, this, as an example. Seriously, I'm in combat. Can you not move that way, Alistar?
Yes.
Maker's breath!
I am ready.
Damn. I was hoping to do like a quick save before combat. So I'm gonna do a quick save and then go save them.
Get back, Sandal! Don't let him touch you!
Please unfocus me, please unfocus me, please unfocus me.
It's your time to die!
Grab some glory.
Defend yourself! Let's make this quick! Alright, battle it is then! You should run while you can! Cross me and you shall pay! Yes!
Our skill has won the day.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged. You want a reward, eh? I suppose that's an entirely reasonable request. How does 100 silver sound? I was going to use that to fix up the cart, but quite frankly, I'll be grateful enough that my son and I come out of this with our heads. Then I suppose we're doubly fortunate, aren't we? The name's Bodon Fedek, merchant and entrepreneur. This road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way. Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer, but there may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Oh, okay. So I guess we can't recruit him? Oh, okay. Damn. Well, it doesn't take me too long to potentially steal from him.
Here.
Why does Alistair sound sad when he speaks?
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what I've stolen from him, but I'm pretty sure I can also steal from the boy, right? Let's see. Boop. And we've stolen again. Nice. Still no idea what I stole. Just no idea. Yeah, let's continue forward to the story and see what happens next.
Bad dreams, huh? Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
Okay. So the Archdemon is apparently a dragon, Mr. Mark.
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
I suppose we appreciate it.
That's what I'm here for. To deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
No, we got a +1 approval by Alistair's because of that speech. Nice. We're at the campsite. I have a bunch of stuff I can probably use as an excuse to make them feel better. So how would I do this? I guess I just click on you and I can gift?
A fine gift. You have my thanks. Interesting.
Nice, nice. Alright, let's go talk to our good friend. Oh, look, the two, what, market sellers are there? Where is her camp?
Oh, why, you little...
Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
Why would he steal his food?
Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Oh, welcome back. What happened? Did your net die something? But either way, welcome back. We just arrived at camp. And we met what's his name?
Ah, it's good to
Caesar.
see you, my timely rescuer.
It's really hard to read the names.
Bodon Fenwick, at your service, once again. I saw your camp and remember the kind offer that you made the last time we met. And is there anywhere safer for a poor merchant and his son to sleep? I think not. I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes? Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Hello.
The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
What is a savant?
He can fold lyrium into almost any weapon or piece of armor, though naturally some of the more extravagant materials will take more lyrium than others. It's a process that some of the master smiths back in Orzammar will perform, but my boy here is just as adept at it. Isn't that right, boy?
Enchantment!
And there you have it.
Right. What are the goods you have?
Oh, certainly, I can do that for you. Just come with me.
Yeah, so what wares do you have? I need. I wish I could read this properly. I guess that's a rogue item. Some really expensive weapons. Dragon armor for Alistair Leader. Ring. Power resistance, all these are runes. Sorry, I'm having this wee bit of an issue reading these because of how small the text is. So, like, bear with me. Gift. 3 gifts, I guess. I'm gonna buy 50 cakes. How about 2 cakes? I can buy 28 cakes. I gotta look at it, this max buy gifts. So buy a backpack. Let me sort out my inventory first. First things first, let's get we're gonna start us up. Let's spam her face with gifts. After I save. Yeah, no, like really, it is very difficult to read. So I'm like, face is basically mud on the screen, and I'm like struggling to read. So if you guys are having a hard time reading it or can't read it, that's pretty much me at this point. Small. Why would I give it to myself?
Interesting. And you give this to me, why?
Oh wow, okay. That was a bad idea. This is why I saved. Don't give it the other one. Okay. So back to this again. Nope.
Interesting.
Don't give it the Stand of Light.
A terrible notion.
Guess you didn't like that.
I am grateful. 'Tis thoughtful indeed. A terrible notion. Interesting.
Okay.
No, that won't work.
Great. Super. Thanks.
Really? Damn.
I could get used to this, you know.
I am so what? Okay. It's like Oh, we'll go back to Alistair. What did he like? I'm giving him brandy.
I could get used to this, you know.
I guess he liked that.
A fine gift. You have my thanks. Interesting.
What was the other one? Alice's dough. Want to give that to Alice? I guess I give that to Alistair. Maybe not.
Bad idea. Awful. Don't do it.
He doesn't like that? Okay. Didn't know that was even a thing. Oh, Bray, if you're enjoying the emotes, we have a bunch more, but they're like limited to like driving for 30 days and all that jazz. But it is like a 30% off sale at the moment. For like 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. If you enjoy it. I'm gonna do this fine.
A terrible notion.
That was a terrible note from the bounty. Don't give the church one. Hey, what was that?
Interesting.
Is he gonna give?
Interesting.
Am I missing something? Give it ale, maybe?
Interesting.
He likes the ale. Hmm. I'm always there getting her maxed. I don't have enough room.
If there's anything I can do for you,
Give me more gifts. Oh, that's 7. Oh, okay. So do I need to sell them? We can get rid of all the arrows, making a bunch of money out of that. Still not enough. I need to buy me the arrow. Backpack, wire. Fine. So I have more inventory space, so that's nice. The manuals would be also really nice to have as well. I mean, having like no money in this game is awful as well. Yeah, I'm gonna do another save as well, didn't guys? And we're gonna try to do this. Nope, nope. That is.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
Is that fine or negative?
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
Why is it minus?
A terrible notion.
Okay, that works, I guess.
Unwise. Unexpected. Thank you. Do you expect me to carry this for you?
Wow.
Unexpected. Thank you. Unwise. Unwise.
Whatever.
am impressed.
Now, what do we say? Because, like, all we like to say, trying to get people to be on our side, as it were. What was the item that he wanted?
I am grateful. 'Tis thoughtful indeed.
Alright, so you're done. So this is a good place to save our latest one. Now we're gonna move on to some of the others.
Is that for me? Really? Wow. Wow.
What an interesting response. So I'm just trying to finish this mechanic up and get them relatively happy. Found is harder than it looks.
Thank you. That's very nice. Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
What are we missing? What about you? Do you like stuff?
That's a wonderful thought. I don't know what to say.
Apparently they're happy, so that's a promise. Yes. Now, Mr. Grumpy Pants over here. I am going to give you this.
Expect me to carry this for you.
Apparently giving it as a gift is also a bad idea. Don't give it as a gift. Okay. So do I equip it to you? Do you want me to have it for you to have equipped? Oh, I don't want to destroy it. For some reason though, there was a bug where I was able to equip this item and it gave me like a lot of stats. I forgot to do it. Feeling kind of dumb.
I am impressed. My thanks.
I guess that's the best we can do at the moment.
Unexpected. Thank you.
I guess we have nothing else. Does Alistair want anything? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, cool. So we can now actually focus on the story.
I await your command. So, full of questions, are you? Possibly, if I had the desire to. I do not.
Damn.
I await your command. We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
You still here? Oh my goodness.
I am here because Flemeth commanded me to aid you. Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer. Are we? Then why do you ask such a question?
Oof. Okay. So that was an interesting response. So we metaphorically, I could get order them to leave.
Why are we stopping? There are darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful? You are concerned. No need. I am fit enough to fight. No. People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of, the elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
Wow.
I am.
Have you ever fought in war?
I have always fought in war, human. My people have been at war since the moment we set foot in the Northern Islands. Words fail when your opponent's native language is deceit. I do not see how this matters. Seheron and Parvolan are distant. Ferelden and the Darkspawn are immediate. As you wish.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm very confused about his nature. But I will do a save.
Something on your mind?
I have questions.
Of course. Did I say that? I meant that dogs raised me. Giant slobbering dogs from the Anderfells. A whole pack of them, in fact. Well, if you're going to go and pay attention to the facts, then fine. Let's see, how do I explain this? I'm a bastard. And before you make any smart comments, I mean the fatherless kind. My mother was a serving girl in Redcliffe Castle who died when I was very young. Arleman wasn't my father, but he took me in anyhow and put a roof over my head. He was good to me, and he didn't have to be. I respect the man, and I don't blame him anymore for sending me off to the Chantry once I was old enough.
That's absolutely fair, I guess.
I was young and resentful and not very pious. Of course I blamed him. I remember screaming at him like a little child. Well, I was a child, so I doubt he was surprised. Arleman eventually married a young woman from Orlais, which caused all sorts of problems between him and the king because it was so soon after the war. But he loved her. Anyhow, the new Arlessa resented the rumors which pegged me as his bastard. They weren't true, but of course they existed. The Arl didn't care, but she did. So off I was packed to the nearest monastery at age 10. Just as well. The Arlessa made sure the castle wasn't a home to me by that point. She despised me.
Well, what a trouble past.
Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence, I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet with Andraste's holy symbol on it. The only thing I had of my mother's. I was so furious at being sent away, I tore it off and threw it at the wall and it shattered. Stupid thing to do. The Arl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn.
You headed to bed? I'll see you in a few hours.
And blamed him for everything.
Have a good night's sleep, Minister.
Eventually,
I'll see you in a few hours, yeah?
stopped coming.
Or soon.
And raised by dogs. Or I may as well have been, the way I acted. But maybe all young bastards act like that. I don't know. All I know is that the Arl is a good man, and well loved by the people. He also was King Kaelin's uncle, so he has a personal motivation to see Loghain pay for what he did. Anyway, that's really all there is to the story.
Aww. But you're gonna miss out on story time from Alistair. Which is like, you know, talking to a rock and waiting for it to bleed. Or to jump. Yep. Hey Dada, how you doing? So you're playing Dragon Age Origin. It's simple step everyone. Oh god, God. Did Retro put you up to this, Jaja? Oh, hi Jaja. How are you doing, buddy? Strangely enough though, our conversational skills is actually pretty high. But not in the red. That's really good. And hopefully no murder is to be committed. No, that's not how it works. How story time works. Fucking, it's story time. Not murder time. Story time. Only story time. And nothing else. Yeah, I'm aware. That's not how it works. It's like telling a story when you're taking a shit. You don't do this. Why would you do this? That's... Oh. Anyways.
Something on your mind? Of course.
What does a temple actually do?
Essentially, they're trained to fight. The Chantry would tell you that the Templars exist simply to defend. But don't let them fool you. They're an army. The other main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talents that drain mana and disrupt spells.
So you honestly could betray us, the temple. And it'd be like, wrong.
You could call it that, sure. The Chantry doesn't look on it the same way, however, since really our talents only work on mages. Against a regular person, I'm just a guy in a metal suit. Perhaps, but there usually isn't much of an opportunity. The Chantry keeps a close rein on its Templars. We are given lyrium to help develop our magical talents, you see. Which means we become addicted. And since the Chantry controls the lyrium trade with the dwarves, well, I'm sure you can put two and two together. Thankfully, no. You only start receiving lyrium once you've taken your vows. You don't need lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templar's talents more effective. Or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away, either, so they can spread their secrets. I'm a bit of an exception. Lucky me.
Oh. So Alistair's a druggie. Got it. Alistair, the bastard drug user. Just this. Mummy and Daddy will be sad.
Something I can help with?
Alright. I'm gonna try something. I wanna see what happens. I doubt this will go well.
Something I can help with?
Sure.
Go? What do you mean, go? You want me to leave? Goodbye then, and make her be with you.
Wait, did he actually leave? He actually left. Does that also apply to the witch? Goes all the way over there, Bounty.
I await your command. We are in camp, so... Why? Do you wish me to leave? I can do so if you prefer. Are you sure? If I leave, I can be of no further use to you. So be it. May you find your victory on your own.
Ah. What does that really say? I can, like, barely read this, by the way. Well, I'm just gonna reset it. This is what we save. Him to stay, whatever.
Something I can help with? What is meant by someone like me? Did you think I was always a cloistered sister? The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed.
What?
We affirm our belief in the Maker, in Andraste and the chant, but other than that, there are no vows taken.
So what do you do before that?
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually gonna improve myself. What else we have? No, we have another quest. Okay. What do you do? Hello. Who are you? Your name's Levy.
You're a hard man to find. Where are my manners? The name is Levy. Levy Dryden. Did Duncan ever mention me?
No.
Levy of the coins?
Nope.
Levy the trader?
Nope.
Really? He never told you of old Levy? We've known each other for years. But here I am carrying on while you have a blight to stop. Don't want to waste your time. But you see, Duncan promised that together we'd look into something important for the Wardens. And for me. But poor Duncan's... well, no more. A tragedy it is, at that. But I know he would want his work carried on. His pledge fulfilled.
What do you mean?
My family, well, past a bit checkered, to see. Nobles look at us with disdain. My great-great-grandmother, Sophia Dryden, was the last Warden commander of Ferelden back when the Wardens were known as freeloaders. So King Arlan banished the Wardens, and he took House Dryden's land and titles.
Okay.
Duncan wanted to reclaim the old Grey Warden base, Soldier's Peak, and perhaps we'll uncover evidence to restore my family's honour along the way. Nobody's been to Soldier's Peak since the Grey Wardens were banished, but I found a way. They say it's haunted, and it's certainly dangerous. Will you help me?
Why didn't Duncan help him?
Darkspawn surfaced in southern Ferelden, and Duncan got plenty busy recruiting new Wardens and meeting with good King Cailan. Duncan said he would help after the Battle of Ostagar. Said there might be useful things at the peak, but he never had the chance.
He's dead.
1,000 blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Okay. So that's DLC that you get later on. Okay, so basically good standing with most of our current characters besides Captain Nofalia, who I'm needing to fix his particular stats apparently.
Unwise. Unexpected. Thank you.
Too confused on how to get the crypt, but okay. No, nothing. Do I not have any other gifts for you?
I am impressed. My thanks.
Good enough, I guess.
You are not quite as callow as I thought. That is unexpected. You sound surprised. You must have heard this before. You'll get over it. Eventually.
Wow. Why did I let you out of the cage again?
I was sent to be the eyes of the Antom. The Arishok asked what is the Blight. By his curiosity, I am now here. Yes.
So you're still doing here? What? Okay.
Never. I cannot go home.
So why not?
It doesn't matter now. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. As you wish.
Okay. That was weird. So we can't turn it into a frog.
Something on your mind?
I'm pretty sure that's all I can really do at this point. Boop.
Indeed.
Indeed.
The rogue. I like Alistair for the wit. Oh god, we have so many places to visit. Party camp. Outskirts. Girlfriend. Village. Where do we want to go? Because there's like so many places we can look at. Let's go to Flemeth's camp quickly as a detour.
Very well.
Also, what's wrong, Jaja? Yeah, what's with the question marks? Are you okay? This is why I'm asking. Ah, be winning.
You have coin, stranger? With Orzammar closed off, old Tegrin can give you a discount. Fine weapon and arms, dwarven made. There's two things I'm here for. Travel or trade. Understand?
Well, it makes sense, but like I have no money. I can't really buy anything out of you anyway. Even though I wanted to. Can't leave. Wait, no, I can steal from you, right?
Your wish?
Or is it still? No? Okay. Nothing to steal. Where? Oh, we're back here again. Okay. I suppose I can. Really? I can't travel this way? Well. World map. I actually physically have to go around. What's stupid? Oh, yeah. I guess I didn't like this going. Oh, it's fine.
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all. Yes, of course. We should have been more careful. I'm sorry.
So we can apparently recruit them. We can kill them or turn them over to the authorities. Hmm.
There aren't any. Just the Templars, and they'll execute me.
Well, I can kill them, technically, yes.
Well, what could I tell you? We aren't even from these parts. It's packed full. The band took his men north with Tear and Loghain, so there's no one looking out for it except a few Templars at the Chantry. Well, I was just trying to feed my family, you know? Well, watching for folks fleeing from the south, chasing from the wilds and farmholders, mostly. There aren't soldiers here anymore, so we help ourselves. We try not to hurt anyone too much.
Too much?
Couple, maybe. A group of wounded ash warriors came by earlier. Got right out of their way. Well, then let me go! What, are you joking, right? I could never be a soldier. Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear. I'm not going down without a fight.
I made 1 gold. Yay.
As you say.
Easy.
Oh, Alistair leveled up. Okay, cool.
I shall do it.
Good job, Alistair. You've done a thing. I don't think they particularly care now. Okay, well, we've dealt with the bandits, apparently. So, job well done, I suppose. And assuming that we've done well with bandits.
Move on if you can. Lothering's lost. You might find that, though it's probably just frightened gossip. We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to burst. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can best of luck.
So no updates there. Okay, we'll go to the board, so we're done with that. Hello.
Blessed are the peace.
And we've leveled up. Nice. So let's level up Alistair first. He's going to be our strength dude. And might as well the skills we put on him, right? Is it good enough? Level up. I require more gunning. After having 40 magic, because some spells apparently require level 34 magic. For some bloody reason. Which requires 34, 32, 36. What am I? Oh, okay, so I'm 36. Oh, good enough. Cool. So 36 is the cap that we need. And we have access to all magic in the game. So we'll go for the Star Focus with The character has specialized in direct damage using a magic staff, gaining a permanent bonus to damage from basic attacks. And eventually we'll have access to the Arcane Mastery. But I do wish the text in the game was actually easy to understand because it's so small. Can't read it. That. I guess I'm going to cover that and see what happens.
So, let me get this straight. You were a cloistered sister?
You must have been a brother.
I've got a cousin in the Templars. He says the mages in the tower out on Lake Callanhad are all turning into demons. They always say that.
These creatures have no true reason to fight us. It has begun. Very well. Get off!
Let's make this quick. The battle is finished.
Very well.
We have done well.
I found a dead body. Oh no. And we need one more, which is apparently just over here. What's with the bears? Like seriously.
Our skill has won the day.
And we poked the bear, and the bear's not dead. Where on earth? Well, is that the quest? Is that it? Just kill a bunch of bears. I guess I can't complain.
The carnage we left in the wilds was
Do not
horrifying.
seem a refugee. Were you part of the army?
But where is the board? Hang on. Look, it's over there.
The path of righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers. And the stars stood still, the winds did quiet, and all animals of earth and air held their breath. All was silent in prayer and thanks.
This should be one more.
Andraste came unto them, saying, though the danger great, the mountain high, have faith.
And let me double check in the item because I haven't missed anything. No. A lot of it seems to be like a lot of walking now. It's fine. Just walking sim.
Sorry, I can't talk. I must watch over these wagons.
Oh, right, I can speak to the NPC in front of us. Hang on. Let's spawn.
Greetings, Grey Warden. What?
I would have thought that he had something, but apparently not. Okay.
Why do you always go on about how stupid I am? I'm not stupid, am I?
If you need to ask the question...
Because it hurts my manly feelings, you know. Or one of them.
Then I'll be sure to write you an apology once all of this is over.
I was educated by the Chantry. I studied history. They don't make stupid Templars.
Then I must have been mistaken. I'm very impressed.
No, you're not. You're not even listening to me.
My, you are smarter than you look after all. Your
God,
Chantry must have been very proud.
He's such a bitch. That camp. So, do I just talk to the NPC in regards to my wanting to travel? Are they on? I'm gonna be doing save and something.
I await your command. At times, perhaps, a world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees. For a time, but one can only remain a child for so long. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. 'Twas encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds. Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken.
Aww.
And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been. They did indeed. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality.
The more you learn about it, and I apparently learned a new skill, but I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. Improve combat training. What? I basically have no idea what I learned. Thanks, game.
I await your command. So, full of questions, are you? Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I? Beg pardon then while I jump for joy. What is it you asked if I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness. For the most part, Flemeth taught me well. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Fair point.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be traveling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested. Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting? To begin with, yes. What is the point of touching my hand? I find it an offensive intrusion. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again. Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat and the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally, then. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
This shitbagging, that was to the point of this. That's this. Funny.
It is cold in my tent, all alone. So you shall come to my tent? But whatever shall we do in that tiny little space together while we wait for it to warm? Good. Then let us waste no more time with foolish talk.
Oh god. That was quick. Please not ban me.
I see the stories they tell of Grey Warden endurance are not exaggerated. Indeed there are. The unanswered question, of course, is whether the endurance exists because of the taint within you, or because the Grey Wardens are by nature so very healthy. I enjoy the thought that 'tis a little of both. Natural prowess, driven by a darker side. That is entirely up to you. Simply know that I have no designs on your independence. I wish only to do what I desire, and if that coincides with what you desire, then so be it. And should you decide not to continue our misadventure, then so be it. Very simple, is it not? Oh, now you ruin the mood by speaking profanities. Silly man. Come then, let us be off before the others begin to stare.
Okay. Me? It depends on tired, I suppose.
I have something for you.
That's something later.
'Tis a ring. Now before you get any foolish notions, let me explain. Flemeth once gave me the ring because it allowed her to find me no matter where I went, in case I was ever captured by hunters. I disabled its power as soon as we left the wilds. Recently, however, I thought to change it. Now, I will be able to find whoever wears it instead. It is not to track you, you understand. I believe you are too important to risk. If you were to get captured, however, it would be far easier to find you with this. Now you are mocking me. Do you wish the ring or not? I am tempted to simply keep it. You are welcome. Perhaps it will be useful someday.
I am confused by the dialogue systems in this game. Apparently, Flemeth is now tracking. Okay. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing?
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any. What's this? 'Tis a rather odd discussion you seem to desire, leaning in so closely. Not unless you stop.
Okay. Oh god. At least the music's good, but so unrelated. Okay.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any. Perhaps? Shall I consult my capricious nature and divine an answer for you? I am to be indulged. How exciting. Let me think. I say not. You are denied. Another time, my sweet. For now, I shall leisurely pretend disinterest.
Okay, I'm so unsure with the story. But we did get her rating up to max, so that's probably a good thing. And now I'm just trying to work out what to do next. Jeez.
Something I can help with?
Can I do anything else? Or pretty sort of merchant tents as well. Oh, yeah, because I'm blinking. That's
Indeed.
probably why.
Yes.
You know, because blinking is kind of important. I suppose. Also, I'm gonna quickly go back to the tent. But am I tired? Maybe a little. I don't know. Yes. What's this? Hello.
How did a child survive that? The crater is still smoking. It's a boy. 5 fingers, 5 toes. That's all that matters to me.
How do they know it's a boy?
Maker has answered our prayers. Let's go home, Marta, and raise the tyke as our own.
Then they TP'd. I'm confused.
Very well.
Metal. Okay. So am I meant to be wearing this ring that Flemeth gave us? Do I wear the ring? Cool, I have the ring. It's now gripped. Bear officer, how are you? You doing good? I was expecting extra content because Flemeth is now tracking on. It's kind of a shame that with some kind of ring, I happen to have the ring.
We are hardly alone, so privacy is not an option. It is your question, however. Ask what you will.
Yep, so I want to check something. Save. Trying to save. Oops, one.
We are hardly alone, so privacy is... You are already on my good side, such as it is. Or do you seek something else? Something more intimate? Oh, good to know that. Let me see. I would expect favor to come with a price. Perhaps you would be willing to pay a compliment. Is that too much?
I am pretty, oh my goodness me.
I suppose stating the obvious will have to do. Very well, then. You are on my good side. Best watch your step that you don't fall off.
Okay then. So confused with the dialogue. But no, I did expect to maybe find Flemeth here. Unless he's not here. Okay, let's go to the Redcliffe Village, I guess. Since I'm kind of unsure where to go. And then he goes. You alive? Okay. I need to use her to touch.
Right away. It's done. Right away. On my way. Right away.
You get the contact someone. Oh, yeah, that happening.
Very well.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier. I told you before how Al Eamon raised me, right? That my mother was a serving girl at the castle and he took me in? The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose. Maker's breath, I hope not. I don't think so. You don't think so, do you? I'm a bastard. And nobody even knows about me. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
I shall be back. Oh, great. The Dapper Budgie. Hi. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Sorry, I had to step away briefly to get me a drink. How are you doing? It's a Budgie raid. Oh my goodness me. How was the stream? Let me quickly give you a shout out. Look at that Budgie. Hi. Welcome on in. How was the stream? How is everyone? Welcome on in. For those who are new, my name is Nice. Nice to meet you. I'm a dragon on internet. I play video games. I primarily play story and horror games, such as Dragon Age Origins. Yeah. So I played it, yeah. Pretty much chill gamer. Good vibes. We're working out why Alex TQ is a bastard. We're about to find out why. Or in this case, a royal bastard.
Oh, good. I'm glad. It's not like I got special treatment for it anyhow. At any rate, that's it. That's what I had to tell you. I thought you should know about
You're
it.
playing Minecraft. How is Minecraft? Are you playing the modern Minecraft or normal Minecraft? I don't play it personally, but I remember playing it back in its original release. I think it was like 2010? Many years ago. Modded? I'm a friend of Mango's. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I bully Mango. I mean, chat with Mango a fair bit. Yeah, so Mango is asleep, and you may have found me through the Discord. Right? Fair enough. That's good to know it works. How is everyone else? From Mango's, from the buddy stream. How goes your, I want to say Friday in general?
Let's hope not. I'm the son of a commoner and a grey
Till
wolf.
Thursday?
It was made very clear to me early
Oh.
on that there was no room for me raising any rebellions or such nonsense. And that's fine by me. Now, if there's an heir to be found, it's Arl Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kaelin's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people. Though, if he's really as sick as we've heard... Oh, no, I don't want to think about that. I really don't. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
Oh boy.
Oh, lovely. I'm going to regret this. Somehow I just know it.
I was trying to be funny. Ah. Now he's mad at me. Even though I'm quite surprised it even told us. But with how high our, I guess, rep towards Alistar and the others, he's at some point going to tell us his life story, and I guess we'll be a bit off of that. Well, fair enough. It's like Friday afternoon, like, what's the time? 5:55 in the afternoon. Or if I look at my phone quickly, 15:53. Yeah. Times are weird. Oh, are you off to go to bed? Well, fair enough. Please invite. Also, we have a little Discord as well ourselves. If you're interested in popping in, it's up to you. But,
I thought
hi.
I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
We do what? I can't read the text. It's too small. There. Oh, you're somehow out of room? Fair enough. Oh, there is a limit of, I believe it's 100. Was like no, it's 99 non-net nitro, and I think it's 150 with the boost. Yeah.
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
Why is his face looking very weird? What about the face? Oh, look, it's fair. I just figured I'd show it anyway. Good place to socialize, chill, do movies, play games, all that stuff. You know, give the day with announcements. There's also a self-promote channel if you're interested in promoting your own streams. Have people check you out. It's still a small community, slowly growing, and I stream. I want to say 7 days, for the most part, at least 4 to 5 days a week. Usually around this time. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. And has been enjoying all the games, so you know, retro horror. And if you enjoy that type of content, have to definitely drop by. And I will. Do I have you on follow? I think I do. Let's go and quickly fix that. I will smash the follow button. There you go. To pop in and say hello. At some stage, whenever you go live next. It does not like me or tabbing. What have I heard?
We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us.
That's not tomorrow. Appreciate the raid, either way.
So many
Hope you have a good sleep, and thank you so much for the raid.
left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Ban Tegan, Arlemon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
I guess we're just gonna do this apparently. Sure. Why not?
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Ban Tegan, though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes. Though not for long if Tairn Loghain has anything to say about it.
Indeed. Loghain would have us believe all Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
So I guess they're friends?
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill.
Oh.
No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
Right, evil things? What evil things?
Some call them the Walking Dead, decomposing corpses returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come with greater numbers. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arleman.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle. Of course. I have those few who returned from their quest. You know of this, yes? Eamon's illness is very serious. The Arlessa, out of desperation, sent the knights on a quest for a cure. I know little about this, other than that the cure was supposed to be an ancient relic of great power. Sir Perth was one of the knights sent on this quest. Perhaps you should speak to him if you wish to learn more. Sir Perth insists. He wants me to be with the villagers, so everyone he needs to protect is in one place. I don't mind, to be honest. The point of all this is to protect the villagers, and I can do that best here. This is the last line of defense, should things go amiss. We could bring some men in to stand beside me, but I'd rather keep the monsters away from the villagers if possible. Hopefully we can find the source and stop it before it causes any more damage.
Do?
With luck, we'll also find Eamon and be able to help him.
No, I'm not looking sleepy. That's the model.
I do not know. They seem to be walking corpses.
Not
Men
too
with
sleepy,
rotting
just
flesh that continue to attack
not
even
quite.
with the gravest injuries.
Undead, spirits possessing the dead. There could be several causes behind such a thing, none of them pleasant.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
Apparently those two approve, but this one does not. Somebody changed the rating of her at this current time. Send me copy. No, thank you. I don't want copy. Coffee for me is unpleasant.
I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men coming?
I'm so scared, Father. What are we going to do?
Silence, girl.
I'm fortunately gonna have to change my team com. Because someone doesn't like helping people, apparently.
Blast and damnation. Indeed.
Fine, I guess it doesn't matter what I do then.
Something I can help with? Redcliffe? I know little of it except that it is the domain of the Earl of Redcliffe. Redcliffe. I wonder how the name came to be. Is the clay here red? There are places in this world where the clay is a bright, strange red, and often, in the legends of such places, it is the red of blood. The blood of 1,000 men slaughtered in battle, or that of an innocent, unjustly slain. It stains the land that it may never be forgotten. Perhaps Redcliffe has one such tale. But I do not know it.
Okay. That was weird. Mind.
You know, maybe this isn't the best time to be thinking about this, but I've something to ask you. Chances are we'll be heading to Denerim soon. And when we're there, I wonder if we might be able to look someone up. I'm not talking about a friend, exactly. And
Oh.
no, it's not that sort of friend either. The thing is, I have a sister, a half-sister. I told you about my mother, right? She was a servant at Redcliffe Castle and she had a daughter. Only I never knew about her. I don't think she knew about me either. They kept my birth a secret after all. But after I became a Grey Warden, I did some checking and, well, I found out she's still alive. In Denerim. She's the only real family I have left. The only family not also mixed up in the whole royal thing. I've just been thinking that maybe it's time I went to see her. With the Blight coming and everything, I don't know if I'll ever get another chance to see her. Maybe I can help her. Warn her about the danger, I don't know. Could we? I'd appreciate that. If something happened to her and I never went to at least see her, I don't know if I could forgive myself. Her name is Goldana, and I think she remarried but still lives just outside the alienage. If we're in the area, then, well, it's worth a look.
Okay.
Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet. Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to
Those
her,
things?
but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible, you poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too. You will. Thank you so much. Please find him.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can steal from you. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Did you notice?
What do you need? There is not much daylight left. Very well.
I guess he didn't like that.
Art thou who
You're not a save in Redcliffe.
in the Maker's sight? You are a stranger amongst us, and a mage, I see. Yet you still defend our home in its darkest hour. We are grateful. Do not fear. I am not about to raise a rabble against you. I'm sure your magic will prove valuable before the day is out. So, when you are useful, that is when you are not lynched. Tis good to know. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
How awful this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task? Of course, child. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness. Blessed art thou who seeks his return. Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter, sacrificed to the holy flame. May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him of our contrition.
I don't know if the person does anything. I really don't. I have no idea. I wonder what it does. Like, it doesn't. Anyway. Song of Valor and Skull doesn't actually buffs. That's silly. So they don't give buffs, but they're there because they can be. Guess. I guess the whole. How does one put it? I'm not doing words here. The buffs just don't do anything. They really don't. Ooh, is there a point to it? Or am I just overthinking this? I think I'm overthinking this. Oh well. What do you want? Can I steal from you? Can. But I can't steal from you because apparently my stealing skill is too low. And it's too low to steal from you.
Father returned yet.
I fear most. May God bless you for helping us, futile though it may be.
Oh well, we tried. And there was nothing to steal. Okay. Fine.
What is that? You know, we don't have the men we need. And their numbers just keep growing each night.
Well, sure, they take the dead and they, you know...
I don't want to think about that.
I guess this might be the last night after all.
Everyone knows what
The
you
king
did.
isn't coming.
If we weren't so busy,
Nobody
we'd run you out of town.
So what can we do? Leave? Try to get out
Everyone
of the village?
knows what
And
you
abandon
did.
everyone?
If we weren't so busy, we'd run you out of town.
We've no...
Wait, what did I do? Wait, what? I'm confused. What? Like, yes, I'm trying to steal from you. I get.
Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight.
I guess I leave.
Art thou who seeks his forgiveness.
Yes, of course.
You know, we don't have
Everyone
the men we
knows
need.
what you did.
And their numbers
If we
just
weren't
keep
so
growing
busy,
each
we'd
night.
run you out of
Well,
town.
sure, they take the dead and they...
Everyone knows
know.
what you
I
did.
don't want to think
if
about
we
that.
weren't so busy, we'd run you out of town.
Still no sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
Tell them to main. So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died
Was?
with the king. So you say, a damn Qunari could walk up and say he was a Grey Warden. I wouldn't know the difference. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight. I hope you're right. I've been trying to hold us
Oh, he has a
together,
normal
but
voice.
It isn't easy. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge. Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. They're villagers defending their homes, and they're frightened. It would help if we had decent equipment. There weren't enough swords in Owen's shop, and the men's armor is nearly falling off. I don't think we're in any shape to fight. We'll do our best, of course, but, well, I have my doubts. I just hope I'm alive tomorrow morning. We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help. Not by nightfall, and not well enough that I'd be happy to test it in combat. If there were others, don't you think I'd ask them?
Fair point.
I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then? Have you spoken to Owen? Is he not the most stubborn fool you've ever met?
We haven't even spoken to him yet.
What are you waiting for? You need something from me?
Anything else we can do?
We could use some extra bodies. Having a veteran like Dwyn in the militia would help a lot, but he flat out refuses. He's a trader, a dwarf, lives near the lake, locked himself up in his home with some of his workers, he has. Says he doesn't need any of us. We could use somebody with his fighting experience, but he won't come out.
I guess we'll get him.
Right. Let's hope we see morning.
I'm sure they will. Maybe. Do not save. And hopefully, the game doesn't crash on me. That would be fantastic. But I suspect that I might. At some point. Yeah, so where is his train fella?
There is one thing I do not understand, Alistair.
Just the one thing.
About you, perhaps.
Yeah.
Why the deception over your parentage?
I'd figure you'd be the sort who knows all about deception.
I do. And what use the deception might have had ended when King Cailan perished, did it not?
Maybe. I guess I was sort of hoping that would go away.
The truth does not go away.
I didn't say it was a good plan.
The wit is so funny in this game. I really enjoy it. Don't know what I'm gonna be looking for though.
Something I can help with?
Oh, there's it all. Hello.
Go away. This isn't your home. This is my home. My home, you hear me?
Belly blowy doors.
How do you know my name? Did she tell you to take me back to the Chantry? Don't make me go back there. I hate that place. I hate it. Maybe. But she just tells me not to be scared, even though she is. She tells me not to be sad, but she keeps crying because Mother died. I don't want to be sad. I'm brave. I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to fight them off. I will. No. No. I just heard you coming and I guess that's not very brave of me, is it? I'll come out now. All right. I came out. You won't hurt me. Will you? I'll go back to the Chantry if you really want. I can't tell you. It's a secret.
No.
You could. Alright, I guess. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was Grandfather's. And Grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought, if I was brave like Grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
That's how it works.
In the chest, in Mother's room, Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone. I guess you're right. I should help defend the village, shouldn't I? Father would have if he were here. Oh, alright. Here's the key. I hope you use it to kill a lot of those bad people. I should go back to the Chantry. Good luck.
Okay, so we got to have a dragon sword apparently. Which was quite surprising. Which should be... That's village. Oh, this would be upstairs, right?
Very well.
Ooh, what's this? Has 19 strengths. The green blade. Can I give Alice this stuff? Let's see. Yeah, you got a nice big shield.
I shall do it.
Oh, that took me a loading zone, okay. Where we up? Need to take a ride, apparently.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
I am simply looking for some of your father in you. That is all.
Leave me alone.
Wow. Yeah, so I think because I've become, well, honestly, a bit quiet, think I might be becoming tired. So what we'll do for now is that we will save, and I'll say thank you very much for tuning in. Assuming my OBS doesn't crash. There we go. So, yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, even though this is kind of an unintentional short stream. I'm about to die. So let's go raid into someone, yeah? Yeah, we can go right into who can we raid into?
Get some health.
Yeah, we'll do that. Let's go raid into Liren, who is playing Death's Door. He also has a fancy hat. So if you enjoyed your time here for what it's worth, consider dropping a follow. We also have a fancy dandy little Discord if you'd like to join. Keep it up with the socials and all that jazz. Might try again a bit later, about 3 to 4 hours. See how we feel. We might play something else. But until then, take care, be well, look after each other, and I will see you guys soon, hopefully. If not, tomorrow. Around 8 or 9 PM EST. I'll be live then. Again, keep an eye out, follow the channel if you like, join the Discord, and I'll see you guys again soon. Take care.
Oh, they put themselves back together. Hi, Nige.